You know the wind blows a lot in Wyoming when this is what your prop looks like. Well, actually not really. But hey, it's time to leave Wyoming and get headed for Montana. So let's get ready to go. Come along for day 3 of the journey. Let's see if we make it all the way to Whitefish, Montana. A nice feature a lot of J3s don't have when it comes to hand starting is right here is a parking brake. Push on each rudder pedal, pull the handle, it locks the brakes. We've primed it. We're going to pull it through. Mags are off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just that easy. Taxiing out of Sheridan when I had that second doubt. Did I put the oil cap back on? Great thing about an iPhone. Put it on to video record, stick it out the side. There it is. Yellow cap is on. We're good to go. When you leave Sheridan going to the northwest, you got the Bighorn Mountains in your way. Most of the time you run up the northeast flank and then hook around the north end south of Billings and head out towards Livingston. Today I wanted to do something different. It was beautiful weather, calm winds. I had a high horsepower J-3 Cub. Let's go right over the top at 11,500 feet. May not be faster, may not be any shorter, but it's a road and a flight path I hadn't taken before. So left we turned and we started climbing. It was fun. Come along. Our route takes us along US Highway 14. This is the switchbacks as it climbs up the east side on the northwest side of Sheridan. And then it runs high and flat over the top. Eventually it got up into the snow and had the gates shut off. Crossed most of the top at 10.5, but as I got over to the very western flanks, I wanted a little more altitude. So we started climbing up above 11, found a nice spot that would ensure I didn't have any winds or downdrafts, turned to my left, kind of dove out through one of the draws or canyons that feed up on the west side. It was a really cool flight over the top. Really pretty. Glad I took it. One thing about being at 10,500 feet in a J3 Cub, it did start to get chilly. Then the fun part is putting on your jacket while you're flying the airplane. Enjoy the comedy. Well, I got it on only to realize then that my shoulder straps were interfering with the back of the jacket, so take it off, undo the shoulder straps, do it all over again. jacket didn't keep me warm now. All the effort I put in the last 5 minutes to put it on, that definitely warmed me up. Northwest flanks of the Bighorns had some really cool geological features. Here's a flock of pelicans I came across. They definitely stood out. I had to swing a little closer to verify whether they were pelicans or snow geese. They were pelicans. They decided they didn't want to be close to me. Here we are approaching Livingston, Montana, Mission Airfield, and one of my favorite fuel stops in Montana. It's a cool airport, lots of runways, including some grass ones. You can't forget Yellowstone Air Service, Gabriel Chandler and his wonderful family and their wonderful dog. She's a black lab. Her name is Lady, but they call her Lucky as well because right after they found her, she fell out of a truck going down the freeway. She survived. Dakota likes her too. Well, folks, here we are at one of my favorite Montana fueling stops, Yellowstone Air Service. Great young family supporting general aviation, doing their part. It's a great airport, quick, easy in and out. I love coming here. Let's see if we can go find Lucky, the airport dog. Dakota likes Lucky. She's a little lab that they found. I see a ball on the ramp. That tells me Lucky's around here somewhere. Let's see. Gotta like a pilot lounge with caribou rack, bear skin rugs on the couch, beautiful leather furniture, big screen TV. Looks like here's a little guy's baseball mitt and some cool local art. I like it. How are you, Lucky? Oh, come here, sweetie. Come here. How are you? How you doing? Dakota says hello. Yeah, Dakota says hello. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's good to have some lab love. Oh, it's good to have some lab love. Yes. Oh, you like that? You like that? Sorry, buddy, but you'd be rolling with her too if you were here. I know you. You like Lucky. Yeah. Well, we got the Cub fueled up. We had a few minutes to catch up with Gabriel, and as you saw, Pat and Lady there as well. But it is now time to get going. I've got some weather out to the west of me. Gonna be trying to get into Butte. Might get interesting. So let's get airborne and see if we're gonna get this baby home tonight. Keep your fingers crossed. It's an interesting sight, this old steel girder road bridge out in the middle of nowhere. It's a music venue, and they hold concerts out there a couple times a year. This is a beautiful private runway I noticed. It's just to the southwest of Bozeman. And I circled it first to look at the runway. It doesn't really look like it's actively being used. And then I realized there's just an absolutely amazing horse ranch property all surrounding this. I need somebody to tell me what the name of this ranch is. It's either like a B&S or an R&S or an S&R, but I can't find anything online about it. So leave a comment down there if you happen to know what this beautiful place was. Always beautiful out here. This is in the Whitehall area and run along the Jefferson River. Got some bluffs, got the Great River, you got some good farm fields. It's just always nice flying. Then you get up top onto the next plateau and it's full of dry land fields. Like to run it low, lots of places you can land anywhere and straight in front of you. You never know, you might find some deer, some elk, some moose, some antelope. We've seen them all along this stretch. I was approaching Butte, Montana. I could tell the weather wasn't going to let me go straight along I-90 over Washington Pass. Looking up to the north was an option for me to try to get out through Helena, or looking down to the south. The north had a clear patch, or not a clear patch, but a somewhat clearer patch, and down to the south there was one as well. It looked better to the south and maybe would let me jump in through Deer Lodge Pass in the south side of Butte, so that's where I headed. Here were my options on the map. The red line was the preferred route, the blue line was the option up to the north, the yellow was my option to the south, the black is what I actually ended up flying. But you can see this video series, I was losing my ceiling, I was losing my visibility, I was running into moisture issues as well. We got real close trying to get back up through Deer Lodge Pass, but eventually it said no, it was time to do the 180. And so we went back to Twin Bridges, Montana. Here I am putting it down on short final, and it was time to reevaluate. Well, sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them. Right now, this is at least a draw. So we couldn't get over the pass into Butte, so we went to the south. There was the option to go south or to go north. I decided to go south. It looked a little better. And we got down here, came down to, tried to go up I-15 through Deer Lodge Pass, and it shut down. The ceilings came down, the visibility started to drop, rain started to pick up, and we got snow. So I came back here to, we are at Ruby Valley Aviation at Twin Bridges, Montana, and stopped in there, landed, got the airplane put away in the hangar because the ceilings have dropped. We've gone IFR here, and it's a mix of rain with some slushy, thick rain. So we are going to go enjoy this actually quite clean mid-80s Crown Vic. This one obviously has not been a cop car. We're going to town and get a little lunch, look at the weather, come up with a plan. Always an adventure. See you later. Courtesy car, baby. You got to sit over here like the mailman because the wiper on this side doesn't work. At least it doesn't contact anything. All right. Well, quick little update for everybody. That is what it's looking like where I came from. That's what's coming. And that's where I'm trying to go. Bottom line, it just made an easy decision. If I was to leave and try to run through that weather, then I'd be battling racing daylight, trying to get through the worst part of the mountains in Montana. I've got a courtesy car, I've got the airplane in the hangar, I found a good meal, I've got a hotel room in a small town that only has 3 hotel rooms. That makes it a pretty easy decision to go, you know what, weather's going to be looking better tomorrow. Let's call it a day. There's a lot of times I'll push pretty hard and keep trying to move forward while ferrying, but sometimes it's just better off to quit early and wait for the next day. I wonder if I had gone north up towards Helena when I made the decision to go south, if it would have been better. We'll never know for sure, and in the big picture, doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna go hit the library, enjoy some casual reading, relaxing, get a good early bed and good night's sleep for tomorrow. Here is Twin Bridges, Montana. A couple pints of these tasted really good after that hard day of flying. Well, sometimes when you pull into these small towns, you just never know what you're going to get when it comes to a room. And here at Twin Bridges, Montana, check out this cool little room. I mean, racks for your shoes, your jacket, got a table, satellite dish, everything you need. A great bathroom in here. Most important, everything is clean. And they've got more than everything you need. Comfortable bed, little table, fridge, microwave, all that for $76 in what a lot of people would say the middle of nowhere, Montana. I'd say kind of nice, gorgeous little town. And store right next door. There's my lovely cruising car. Well, we came close on day 3 getting this bird home, but that means you'll have to tune in for section 4 when we finally get this beautiful J3 up to its proud new owner. Thanks for coming along on the ride. Jughead's out.